Welcome, 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 my friend. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As I've been requested, I'm going to show you how to make the fantastic carrot box from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I'm going to flip the screen and you'll see the project. Excuse me. So, if we've not met before, my name is Liz, and I made this carrot box for Easter, but you know, it's absolutely perfect for a gift box for anyone who loves gardening. So it doesn't have to be for Easter. And as you can see, I decorated the top here with some flowers. I put some flowers on the back. So let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the flowers. So I am using these gorgeous flowers, which were designed by Angelica, and they are Wildflower 2. So I've cut them out of foam, and this is a heat foam, so we're going to heat it up. Let me get the colour. So we're going to colour in the centre with the Buttercup. Okay, now then, where's my ink? Here we go. So I'm just going to pop these on a piece of paper, and I'm just going to colour the centres, okay, because I want them to look fairly whitish, but with that yellow coming up those petals. So I'm just using a stroking motion from the centre, circular in the centre, and then a stroking motion up those petals, so you can see that I'm not colouring them all in. Okay, so I'm going to use 3 of these for one flower. So here we go. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to heat these with our heat gun. So we're going to have a bit of noise. So what I'm going to do is move these out the way. I'm going to hold it down with a metal tool, and I'm just going to heat my heat gun so you can hear that coming. And I'm just going to hold this down, and all we're going to do is, as this heats up, you see how it's coming up? See how it's coming up? Right, I'm going to stop, get hold of it, and I am just going to twist like so, okay? And then I'm just going to pull them apart. Now, every flower is going to be unique because you're going to twist them slightly differently. There we go. So again, we're just going to take them and twist and then let go, like so. Now, foam flowers are one of my favourite ways to make quick and easy flowers. I don't know about you, but there are times that we just make lots and lots of flowers. And it's always good to be able to have a technique where we can create some very quickly. Okay. So again, I'm just going to twist and let go. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to bring these together. And I've got some stamens. Now these are on a thread. So what I've done is I've got a piece of wire, and these are off my wired stamens that I've trimmed down. So keep hold of those, don't throw them away. And then what you're going to do is just fold those in half and twist this through like so. And then we're going to start to put these together. So because it's foam, I don't need to put a piercing tool or a piercing mat, because my stamen, my wire that I've threaded onto my stamens will go through like so. There we go. So how many of these have I got? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 threads of stamen. So there's 8 beautiful little heads there. And all I'm going to do is add some glue to the back. I like to use hot glue. So my hot glue gun is just warming up. So what we'll do is we'll come back to this in a second when the glue's ready. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the greenery fillers. So I am using this piece and this piece from Greenery Fillers 1. And what I've done is I just love these as fillers. They look gorgeous poking out in a flower arrangement. Taken this one and I've die cut them in gold, and I've cut them out twice. And I'm going to trim these down. I'm going to use these longer pieces. So we're going to use those. And then I've used this piece to create some leaves. And I've die cut it in white card. And all we're going to do is we are going to colour it with leaf green ink. Okay, so here's my leaf green. All we're going to do is colour the leaf and the stems like so. And then what you're going to do is come back in and just add some extra ink to the outer edges to create that shaded effect like so. You're going to do that to all of the leaves so you get this effect. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to shape them with our shaping tool. Okay, so we're going to put that to one side. I've got that and my 2 golden pieces. Now then, I'm thinking that this is warm enough now. Oh, yep, that's quite warm. Right, what I'm going to do is I am just going to take some of that off. So it's always great to see things happen like that, because then we know what to do when things go wrong. Because, you know, things go wrong whether you're just sat here crafting or creating a live streaming or just on a video, just like so. So that was a little warmer than I anticipated. So we're just going to do a little drop on the back and do it again. Now you do have to be careful with hot glue so that you don't burn yourself. So I'm just going to pull this through, and there we go. There's our flower. Now I'm going to kind of get hold of it, bring it together like so. Isn't it pretty? And everyone's going to be different. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to put some glitter on it. So what I've got is, pop that down. I'm going to use a sponge, and I'm going to use my Dries Clear glue. There we go. And I've got a big pot of glitter. Ooh, oh, I love this glitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue onto my sponge, and I am just going to pop this onto my flower like so. Okay, just backs and fronts, just dab it on like so. And then I'm going to take my pot, I have got a little spoon here, and I'm just going to dip it in, pour my glitter over it and shake it off like so. Okay, and there we have that really pretty flower. There we go. You can see the glitter catching in the light now. Right, so we're going to pop this to one side. What I haven't done is added some glue to the back. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the back like so. And that's to stop, when we cut this off, that's to stop it all unraveling. Okay, so we have our flower. And what we need to do is we need 3 smaller flowers. So what I've done is I have used this piece from the same flower set as our larger ones. So this was I used the larger die for the big foam flower we've just made. I cut these in white, like so. And then what I've done is I've just added some yellow ink to the centres and some yellow prills. So we've got 3 of those. Now for the box. Right, so what I've done is I have used the pastels paper for the orange and the green, because the carrots were really, you know, I was like, well, we could do some inking on it, it'd look really cool. But this is for Easter. This is for my uncle. It is actually full of little lint mini eggs. So the green for the top of the carrot, we're going to use this die cut piece. And what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 of the green pieces of paper, glue them together, okay? And then you're going to run that through the die cutting machine, and we have this piece here. Now you can see I have inked the edges, the tops and the bottom. And what we're going to do is we are going to curl this. So I've got like a quilling tool will work. If anything that is like a quilling tool with in your flower shaping sets. And what we're going to do is just roll that up. So I've just damaged the edge of that. So what we're going to do is roll that across like so. Okay. And then we're going to pop that to one side, because what I am going to do is unroll it and make it really tight, because you will see in a little while as to why that is. Having already rolled it has broken the fibres down so that I can then roll it much tighter by hand like so. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that for now, because it's going to fit through a little hole in our carrot die. Right. So there are 2 pieces. There are 2 pieces to this set. And this is what I'm using. It's 1934 carrot box. Isn't it cute with a bunny on it? So I've die cut those. And all we're going to do is we are going to fold across those scored lines. This really is super simple to create. And I'm just going to fold that down like so. Now you could absolutely use your bone tool to make those edges sharper. I'm just folding them with my fingers, so we've got one piece there, and you can see this is double-sided. I liked the colour that was on the back. I thought it was perfect for this. If you didn't, you could always glue 2 pieces of paper together and do it like, and cut it like so, like we did for the green leaf tops. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are just going to take our glue. So I'm going to use wet glue for this one, and I am going to put glue onto this little piece here, and then I'm going to lay this over the top. So we're joining these 2 sides together like so, and I am just lining those up like so. Give it a press down so that glues nicely, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And this is so quick as to how this comes together. It really is fantastic. It was so easy to make. You could make lots and lots of these. I thought about making lots of them, threading string through the top and making like little banners out of them. Or you could say Easter on it, spring on it, happy birthday on it, kind of thing. And that's our little box. Now you can see that there's a hole in the top. Okay, there we go. There's a hole in the top, and that is to pop our green stem in, which is why I wanted to roll it really tight. So rolling it with the quilling tool to start with breaks that fibre down, and then I can come back in with my fingers and ensure a really tight rolled fit. Add some glue onto the end, like so. There we go. And then that will just slip into there, like so. But before I glue that in, what we're going to do is I'm going to take my Monarch orange ink, and I am just going to add some colouring to the edges, like so. Okay. So we're going to do that on all the sides. Like so. Just be careful about adding too much ink. You can't take it off, but you can add it. Like so. There we go. Okay. Where's the front? Right, that's the front. Just was thinking that we would just make sure that we have enough sides inked. Now there are markings, die cut markings across the sides, so you could highlight those. You know, those carrot markings, those growth marks. You could absolutely highlight those. Okay. Right, we've got one side left. Okay. I was thinking, shall we do them all? I don't know, it's not necessarily great fun to watch. But tell me, what would you use this for? I have a family member who is a gardener, a professional gardener, and I am going to make her one of these for her birthday. And I'm going to fill it with some of her favourite things. And I know she'll be super excited to see that. Right. So what we're going to do is we are going to open this one up. Now you can see not only is there a hole in the lid, but there's a hole in the sides as well, these little tabs, so that we can pop this when this comes through, like so. When it closes, it's going to go through those there, which is so super cool. Right, so I'm going to add some glue to here so that this will glue and stick in. And then what we're going to do is we are going to decorate the top of this box. There we go. For some reason, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I am going to curl these outwards just with my fingers, because they're not going to be straight up in real life, are they? I'm going to separate them, curl them, make them look like they're a carrot top. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I've lost that front, I need to remember which is the front. There we go, because I want to get the flower on the right way. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just snip off my flower like so, and I am going to come in and I'm going to snip my leaves apart. So I am going to cut down this piece, and then we're going to just take the end off. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue these onto the top. So we're going to glue the big piece on like so, and then the smaller piece on like so. Make sure we got our leaves the right way. And then I'm going to pop my flower onto the top of that. It looks messy at the moment, but what we're going to do is we're going to bring our beautiful flower, add that onto the top like so, and you can see that this floral arrangement is coming together. So the next step is I am going to snip out these long pieces, and I am just going to pop these into this flower arrangement like so. So we've got one there, maybe make this one a bit smaller, pop another one here like so, and then I'm going to take these pieces. I don't know about you, but don't you just love dies cuts that you can snip apart and really make the most of? So I'm just going to drop some in here, and then my last one I'm just going to pop into here like so. So we've got our lovely arrangement on the top. Now don't worry if you have got glue hairs, those can be removed. Now then, the back, we could leave it like that, absolutely. What I've got are these gorgeous little filler flowers that I'm just going to add onto them. So we've got 3, we're going to put 1 there. In fact, this one might not take 3, it might just take the 2. The choice is yours as to how you're going to do that. Let me get that in there. I think maybe we could get 1 under there. Because of course, remember, every floral arrangement you make is going to be different because they're all handmade. So there we go. And that's our gorgeous little box all complete. All you have to do is add whatever you want into that box. So my friend, I hope you've enjoyed that. A fantastic step-by-step on how you can create that carrot box too. It's perfect for Easter, and it's also perfect all year round for anyone who just loves gardening. So have fun, enjoy creating those carrot boxes. And those gorgeous foam flowers, those are absolutely fun to make and perfect for any project. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and of course, have lots of crafty fun. Okay, bye.